I'm guessing it started. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Hi, guys. Um, that was funny. Sorry about the delayed reaction. I've been having some issues with the technology lately. Maybe some of you have also been having some issues with technology. Here we are in that like retrograde kind of energy once again, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. I'm actually just going to go straight into yesterday's reading. I want to apologize. This morning I got a comment from one of my viewers telling me that I did forget to, in fact, draw the other two life purpose cards for the feminine last night. So fortunately, I was so tired last night, I left the tarot spread as is. I didn't even clean up or anything. I just crashed and knocked out. And I kind of forgot that it's still here. So I decided, let me go ahead and reveal to you those cards. And I did just take a peek at it, and it's extremely hilarious to me. It's very ironic and just funny. But yep. So the feminine card, the first one that I didn't draw, was underneath the Divine Guidance card. And this card was talk to your angels. Now it's funny because I see divine guidance in the description already, and it says, instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. So that's very funny. I did not make this up or, plan this or anything. This just actually was there. So there you go. Divine guidance. Talk to your angels. Ask. I'm always saying in every video too, ask spirit and your angels and your spirit guides when you need help, because they're waiting for you to ask all the time. And then the next stack was the Six of Gabriel card for the feminine. And it was like Five of Cups energy. But okay, so this one was basically about that congratulations card, graduation, the spiritual lessons. And it says, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships, or promotions. That's what the card was. Now, underneath this was this one. It's support. It says your life purpose fully supports you. So I do feel here like this graduation of sorts, this congratulatory theme between these cards here definitely has to do with beginning the next chapter, coming into your life purpose now, your soul identity, your true identity, your authentic self. So yeah, your life purpose is tied to this. Now, to make up for forgetting that last night, I'm going to draw some angel cards here. These fun boys, these bad boys over here. I don't know what I was trying to say. Okay. And I'm also going to draw a couple of the other archangel cards, just some quick messages, and I hope they don't overload and end up doing a whole full tarot spread, but yeah. We'll see what happens. We'll just okay. So we actually have 4 cards here. Again, 4 cards. Weird for the second time or third time now. And, oh, the first, okay, cool. So we have relationship. That's looking very positive. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God. And every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. So it basically starts with loving yourself. If you want to have a successful relationship, a union with anyone, it begins with having a successful relationship with yourself. And Spirit is reminding you here to make sure that you come first and that you're doing what's right for you, and that you're not dragging yourself through the mud, that you're taking care of yourself and doing what needs to be done. I'm getting that some of you are really having a hard time with the surrender stage. And I think it's because a lot of you have a different perspective on surrender. When people hear the word surrender, you normally think like, okay, well, I surrender, I give up, and I lose. But there's something about that loss factor that's incorrect. The loss aspect of it is that detail that needs to be reviewed in our perspectives, because it's not a loss. I feel like just a lot of you keep seeing this detachment as like, oh, I'm really letting it go and I'm really going to lose you. And I'm probably like, if I really let go and I really detach, like I'll never get a chance, or you're just having a hard time truly letting it go. But you're not seeing that this is what Spirit is calling you to do. This is a very vital and important lesson for you to learn in order to progress to the next stage of your spiritual journey. And it is how to surrender sometimes. When you are surrendering, I'm going to go ahead and just restate what I figured out, the epiphany that I had yesterday. And it's funny that we did end up seeing the epiphany card multiple times in the last few readings or so, and especially last night. Spirit is saying here with the surrender, with detaching, letting go, and loving yourself, when it comes to that particular part of the journey, we're being called to take a look at it again. We need to change perspectives, because we keep seeing this as, I'm going to lose you if I let go. And it's like, what if he never comes back? And what if this and what if that? See it this way. It is like this. You basically are, you're basically bringing the shitty situation, the mud that you've been raked through, the problems, the fears, the anxieties, the pain, all of it, into this big old bundled package. Just see it that way. And picture yourself handing it over to this huge outstretched hand of God. They're just asking you, the divine is saying, put your burdens in our hands so that we can give you what it is you truly want, and more than what you even expect to receive. There's going to be countless, infinite blessings that will come your way if you just trust us. Trust us enough with all of your fears and your worries, and with all of your hopes for the future, your goals and your wishes. Trust us to handle it for you, to take care of you. You have to trust us. You know, I was remembering this image too that came into my mind. This is a really great way to depict it for those of you that are more visual learners. May have already seen this image. Basically, it was this little girl, and it was Jesus, and she had this little teddy bear in her hand. And Jesus was asking her to basically surrender over the teddy bear because he had something else to give her. Now, she wasn't able to see what it was that Jesus was holding behind his back for her, but she just was having a very hard time letting it go. And she was just like, oh, but I love it, but I love it. And it's so hard for me, to give it up and whatever. But not knowing, that behind Jesus was this huge, oversized, big panda bear, whatever, lovable, just fun-sized teddy bear that she was going to extremely, flip out about and love. And yeah, so it's the same message that I'm getting here, is saying to trust. Okay. Moving on. I'm sorry I didn't mean to kind of jump in between the cards and whatnot, but I feel like it's so important for you guys to really understand that. I feel like this is the last piece of the puzzle for a lot of you. as far as these learning experiences go. Because after I had that revelation, I definitely got signs from spirit, and I got the psychic ringing was amplified. I also got confirmations from other viewers saying that they too resonated with the lesson and received a sign from spirit. It was the same sign, which is the blue jay. And we talked about the blue jay and the blue ray symbolism. It's another video you can check out. And yeah, it was beautiful. I had such a wonderful epiphany yesterday. It was so healing for me. Honestly, today I still feel great. I still feel amazing. It feels now like after you've graduated, it feels like you basically, you think about your twin sometimes. I mean, you think about your twin, but not ever in an anxious way anymore. It's not in a fretful, worrying, concerned, what if this and that happens? What if this, or he doesn't do this, or she doesn't do that? I have completely just really surrendered here. I just have this knowing now, because I trust God, and I told him, or her, Mother, Father, God, Spirit, Source, whatever you want to call it, but we had the conversation. I said, okay, I expect something better in exchange for this, what I'm going to give you right now. We're going to make a trade. I'm going to give you this crap situation that I've been stuck in, like all this pain and crap that I've been through. I'm going to hand over this old life now, basically. And I expect a really amazing one in return. And I'm hearing a yes, like I know for this, I don't know, with such certainty that I'm going to receive so much more than I expect. I'm about to just completely change my world. Our worlds are about to do a complete 360 here, because it's just, it's like we're stepping into a new world, basically. Also, with the supermoon energy between the 14th and over the course of the next 10 days, there's just a whole bunch of like new energy, new world energy, whatever that's coming in, that's going to accelerate the merging of the union also, but not just that, but awaken the collective consciousness. That will accelerate as well too. And yeah, it's just like a whole bunch of us are going to start coming into our gifts. Some of us are just now waking up. So yeah, I'm really excited. I just feel so many amazing changes coming my way. And myself personally, I'm going through so many different, it's crazy. I'm going through these changes, and like hundreds of thousands of you are also going through these changes. To think about it, it's like, it's really like we are living in like a sci-fi movie or whatever. I don't know. I love it. This is great. We're being called to take action and like really save the world here. And here we go. So back to the cards, so the angels. So the first one, just to reinforce, it was the relationship. And this was basically stating to take care of yourself. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, okay? And when it's not that way and your priorities are any other way around, yes, then you are going to have some setbacks and some delays in union, because you have to somehow, speak to your spirit guides and angels and ask for divine guidance. Ask them to help you understand what it is you're not seeing. The lessons that are yet to be learned, just ask them for clarity. To heal. Yes. It's for your healing. Okay, so relationship. And I'll read it again. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, I'm sorry if my hand was on the mic. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving creator with a capital C, Source, God. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. Okay, next card. Sorry about that. Perfect timing. So I've been seeing a lot of signs about timing lately. Divine timing, perfect timing. And not just my readings too, and other readings as well with other readers that I truly do resonate with. And I do also want to mention that that Mercury retrograde energy just feels like it's easing up today. I don't know. I definitely am feeling a lot better, but a lot of us may have been feeling funky energy for the last few days because there's been a lot. Okay, I'm sorry. I was being called to just state that. So, perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open, and while you walk through them, we will be by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. Okay? So go for whatever it is that you're feeling the urge to do, that thing that you've been cooking up in your mind, that job that you feel like you want to go after or that you want to leave. Also getting inquiries, and actually I've heard from the Divine Masculine, and a couple of you have been asking me, and I have not responded to some of you yet. I'm sorry. I have actually been meaning to apologize for that, but I will be responding very, very soon. There's just an influx of new information and messages now, and I myself am going through some energy changes, so I need to withdraw at times. But the Divine Masculine is asking about career shifts, career changes. A lot of you are not happy. You're telling me these things like, that they treat you poorly and that you're not appreciated and that you're not valued. And I'm like thinking to myself, well, we have to fix that, Like, don't you think this is definitely something that needs to be fixed? I mean, hello, this is a very clear cut situation. I feel like this is not a problem that you have to come to me for, but I'm not trying to be rude. I just want to say, like, that your happiness is everything. Your authenticity is everything. Standing in your power is everything. So if this is not working for you, you need to cut it. Literally, like the song goes down here, you need to cut it. Okay. You just really do need to cut the cord to it. You need to let it go. If it's not serving your higher good, let it go. Okay, so we have relationship card, we have perfect timing, and perfect timing, I feel, also not just for your career and success, but perfect timing also for this relationship, for this union to manifest. Please have patience with this. This is something that is happening on a global scale. It's not something that's going to happen the way you picture it happening. I tell you that right now. And they are not letting me or a lot of readers or psychics or any of us, a lot of clairvoyants, we're not allowed to see what's going to happen for like the next, well, from now till to the end of the month. I can't see anything. I just feel like a lot of us are being asked to stay still, and then some of us are being pushed to move forward. I feel like the feminine is being called to sit tight right now, like to literally like pause movement, and the masculine, I feel, is being like called to follow through with their heart's desires. So just, I don't know. I'm seeing like this, the Chariot card popped up in my head again for the masculine. So, and literally my car battery my car has been eating batteries for the last 2 months for some mysterious reason. But, oh gosh, it's like tradition for the delivery guy to come while I'm filming. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right back. He was knocking on the door. I'm like, he scared me. I got freaked I mean, oh my goodness. I am so sorry. I don't understand why Spirit always does that, or if it's just, I don't know, if it's meant to be like a trademark thing or something where the delivery guy just shows up every time I have to do a tarot reading. What can I say though? Like this place is the only vegan place around here. So yeah, the food is amazing. Okay, so next card. I am so sorry for that. We got relationship so far, perfect timing. Okay, then we have blessing in disguise. I just love this card. I always feel like there's something that we're not seeing here, or about to, a gift we're about to receive, but it'll be like in a way that we're not expecting, like I was saying before. Like we are going to have a lot of like dramatic changes with also maybe with our twin flames. I'm thinking with our twin flame unions. I just don't want to jinx it, but I'm like, you know what? There is no such thing as jinxes. Like what's meant to be is meant to be. So it's like, I'm just going to say it with our twin flame unions. I feel like the manifestation of it is going to be like under different circumstances that we are like going to be very thrown off about, and maybe like the circumstances themselves will be kind of like I don't want to use the word like a test for you or anything, but I feel like they're going to be a little bit challenging at first to maybe grasp in your mind, or it might be a shock or at first. I just feel like there's going to be something like surprising about it. But it's for the best, and it's meant to be. And like, again, remember, you kind of like wrote the story before you came here, and you wouldn't have it any other way is how you have to kind of think about it. Like that's what your higher self, that's what my higher self is telling me. Like I honestly know I wrote the story to my love story, my love romance, whatever, my situation. Because it's playing out like exactly the way like I would plan my life, honestly, just like a romance movie or something like that. And you know what, feminine, a lot of you might be resonating with that. I don't know, but it's working out beautifully so far. The process itself is unfolding beautifully. Okay, so blessing in disguise, and the last and final card. They get disappeared. What the heck? That card, oh, it's over here. I was like, the card was like, no. All right, it says reward yourself. Reward yourself, guys. Oh, I got this recently too from my own personal reading. So that's great. You have been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. So yes, make sure you take time to do things that you love to do things that make you happy. And when you love yourself, your twin is also feeling that love, exuding through that connection, through that energetic bond. It's crazy. Like sometimes you'll feel maybe pain in your chest, and it may not even be your pain. It'll be your twin flame's pain. And a really good exercise is what I was actually trying to say in the previous video that I ended up forgetting, but I'm not going to forget it now. A really good exercise to do that. A lot of you are very sensitive to energies. So when you're picking up extra energies, like dense energies, and you feel like they're not yours, simply, honestly, just simply ask yourself, is this mine? Is this mine? Is this my anger? Is this my fear? Is this my anxiety, this negative heaviness? And literally, almost instantly, like higher self will kind of will answer you. And the way it happens is like you will just feel like the burdens lift off. Like you'll feel whatever energy that does not belong to you disappear. And it's instant, and it works. It honestly works. I just started doing it like about a week and week and a half ago. I saw this tip from Soul Star Healing, and I love her. Like I said, she's in my wave. She's a Blu-ray as well, and she's fantastic. I left her link under the description in my previous video. I'll do that again here. And she has some really great tips. But ask yourself, does this energy belong to me? Is this, is this negative energy mine? And it's almost like it automatically filters out what doesn't belong to you. It's awesome. Okay, here we go. And we have some cards here, and I'm just going to pull out random cards. These will be messages from Spirit, important messages that they feel like they want you to know. I will know which it's for before I draw, like whether it's masculine or feminine. I'm not going to look at the card. But I feel like this first one here is for masculine. I have not looked at it. So let's see what we have. Oh, the High Priestess. Oh, that's great. Saw a reading earlier too. And masculine did get this like feminine energy as well. So it does seem like you guys are integrating with this feminine energy beautifully. Beautifully. I'm seeing you guys really coming into your intuition now. You're opening up with the heart chakras, in the heart chakra. Actually, chakras, because we have 12 chakras now. Aloha Pink Bella. She's a user also on YouTube. She's very accurate. She's a psychic. I think she's a healer as well. She's a twin flame. We now have 12 chakras is what she was educating about. And that's, part of the downloads and the energy, like upgrades, whatever, that we've been receiving. So it seems like you guys are receiving this energy very well. So go masculine. It says powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. Okay. And we have some purple energy here too, which is relating to the third eye chakra. And I'm very happy to see, like, there's also an angel here, and she's wearing blue. She's all blue. And, blue for us is resonating with emotions, with the throat chakra, with communication. So I feel like this feminine energy is going to heal you and help you to do all of those things. And whatever, was stopping you from doing that before. This is a feminine card. I have not looked at it. Oh, the Magician. Cool. Yeah, literally, you guys are seeing it before I'm seeing it. I have to look out the way. I'm like, what is that? Is it the Magician? The Magician, number 1. Okay. So you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. Ooh, that is so exciting. What positive energy. I am very happy for you guys. Go feminine. So really go after that inspiration, whatever is driving you, whatever's drawing you in, whatever's calling you right now. If your passions are pushing you to do something, create something, begin a new project, a new job, a new career, a new anything, just do it. Do it right now, because the magic is with you. The energy is completely in favor of this, and you will be successful. You will be successful. So that is wonderful news with the Magician, the High Priestess so far. Okay, I feel like this is another feminine energy here. The Lovers. Oh, snap. The glare was hitting it. So I was like, does that say what I think it says? The Lovers. Oh my God, feminine. Do I even have to explain? Yes, I do. So it says, make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments. The power of love. The power of love. Okay, so listen. Work from that heart space. Practice that forgiveness I was telling you guys about in my previous videos. And heal. Do your healing, because the more you heal, the faster this will come into manifestation in the physical, The Lovers. Love is here. Love is here. Oh God, I'm so excited. And this is the masculine here. Is this upside down? Okay. Oh, snap. It says Knight of Gabriel, and the first line I saw was time to take action. Oh my God. It's funny, man. I'm freaking out because I have seen similar representation in recent readings. So I'm like, I'm getting the symbolism too. It's the same messages. So we're all on the same wavelength. And this is great. So masculine, you're getting messages. Like, look at any card reader right now who's doing Twin Flame Tarot readings. I swear to you, they're going to say that the action card is being pulled now for the masculine, and it says time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. So there will be a chance or something. You're going to just know, honestly. You're going to know when it's meant to happen, what you're meant to do. You're going to know instinctively. It's just going to happen. I feel like it's going to happen fast. When you make this decision to push towards your divine counterpart, then yeah, it's going to just happen beautifully. Because, you know, that divine timing card we saw earlier, I'm feeling that coming into play here. And that's why I feel like the feminine is being forced to sit still right now. And that may be causing some of you to feel a bit restless, but that's okay, because they're the ones that need to be moving apparently right now. So that's good. And if you're graduated already in this wave, you're already feeling like you're probably already at that cool, detached, relaxed, surrender stage, or very soon will be. And if you're having problems and issues, please ask your spirit guides for divine guidance, like we saw earlier, okay? So, Knight of Gabriel. Oh my God, I'm just so excited. Okay. This is a masculine. I'm feeling like this is a masculine. Yeah. Oh, 10 of Raphael. Oh, harmony and bliss. You know, we're getting a lot of really positive cards. Like, the energy is really, really super just uplifting right now. I'm completely loving it. It's fueling my fire. So 10 of Raphael is like this blissful card that we've been seeing for the masculine, actually, like for this month. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members. Happily ever after. And this is a happily ever after card. Like these beautiful rainbows. We have these two beautiful kids running around in the background, and this wonderful angel back here that's watching over this union. So just to let you know again from spirit that this is protected. This is divine. This is sacred. This is watched over, and you're loved. You're so loved, completely loved. Oh man, and you're deserving of this. You are worthy of this. This is meant for you. This is going to happen for you. And this is going to literally move mountains. It's going to change the world. Just being love. Just being love. Okay, we have a feminine one here. This is a feminine. The sun. Oh my God. Like, can we get any more positive omens? Damn, maybe not. I kind of like don't want to like ruin it. So this might just be the last card that I draw. We were drawing 6 cards. That's more than enough because our average card spread is about 9 to 10. Oh no, like then there's other decks. So it's like 24. Anyway, so the sun. This is the ultimate like card of blessings, auspicious happiness, and oh my God, and it's just a happy ending again. You know, life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Some of you may be wondering, I don't know how the heck I'm gonna handle all this bliss. Trust me, you can handle this. If you can handle the dark night of the soul and all that crap, the shitstorm of energies that we've been tossed around in for years. Some of us have been on this journey for, I don't know, 10 to 15 years, some longer, some shorter, some 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, 6 months. Anyway, we've been through some tough shit. Okay, if we can go through that and make it through that, we definitely can make it through the sun. I know it's like some of us are maybe finding it hard to really bathe and bask in it. Like, is this really for me? Like, is this really mine? it's like, are you talking to me? Like, God, like, you sure this is this? Okay, like, if you're sure, you're sure this is meant for me, right? Like, this got my name on that gift. This is kind of like that feeling some of us are getting. Like, it's so good to be true. Like, is it really going to happen? It is. It is. And they're also asking me to tell you that you need to be careful with self-fulfilling prophecies and negative thoughts. I think that's also why we saw the power of positive thinking portion here. Very, very important. Please remain in your power. Do not give in to fear. Give in to love, okay? Be in the present moment. Do not drive your love away with thoughts of the future and expectations and what ifs and, well, what happens when, and nothing, none of that's already figured out, first of all. Okay, everything is going to work out beautifully for you because it was meant to work out beautifully for you. That is the whole reason you met this beautiful person in the first place. You did not meet your twin flame or your whatever you want to call it, because twin flame is just a label. I'm honestly trying to stop calling it twin flame, but for the sake of the category and for reaching out and for those of you that know it that way, I'm going to continue calling it twin flame. But for the damn it, what was I going to say now? No, okay, but basically this twin flame union, you didn't meet them for no reason. You didn't meet this twin flame for nothing. Like, you are meant to be together, and I definitely don't feel like, God put me on this earth and had me run into this person that really does complete me, literally just makes me feel whole and whatever. But that's another lesson that we learned after we lost twins, that you have to be whole on your own first before you can be with twins. So we've graduated from that now. But anyway, the point is, it's going to happen. This is not all for nothing. Okay? Hope the microphone's treating you well. I hope the audio is coming out well. I'm not able to check out the chat while I'm recording. Sorry. But I am going to peek right now, actually. Let me see. Okay. So as long as there's no problems, then that's all good. Okay. So just double checking. All right. And gonna go back to where'd my hangout go? Damn it. Okay, I lost it. I lost you guys for a second there. I found you. All right. Keepers of the Light cards, guys. I'm gonna be fun today and just, I don't know. That was such great energy. I'm going back in. I'm going in. And I'm gonna go hard. You two are interesting. I feel like one's for the masculine, one's for top is masculine, bottom is feminine. Okay, so this is actually very specific today. They never really divided it with masculine, feminine. Masculine here. Okay, we've got, I never say this correctly, I think it's Cerninos. Life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Some creative energy coming in there, some loving energy. I'm feeling this like needs to be expressed appropriately. Maybe towards twin. Maybe you're feeling the urge, the desire to be with your other half, your other whole, in a romantic, sensual, sexual way. Which is what a lot of you are honestly being called to do right now, is to actually manifest the love sexually. I know it's going to sound strange, but yeah, that's actually good. So do that. Have fun. Okay. And the feminine are getting, what is this? El Moria. Oh, I've never actually pulled this card ever before. Awakening presence. Yeah, definitely. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Hey guys, I gotta talk to you really quickly. Just the spirit, like, I think telling me something here. Something I'm seeing lately, signs that I'm seeing lately about when you're doing your spirit work, make sure that your protection is with you. Just something as simple as a little prayer. Ask your spirit guides, angels, or archangels, whatever, just to protect you when you're doing your spirit work. You are vibrating at a very high frequency, and some lower vibration, lower energies may be attracted to that. Then, and there are things you can do or say to spirit to ask you, like, for like a shield of invisibility to make your energy invisible to lower energies that would wish to harm or take advantage of you or try to manipulate you or something. I know I'm protected. I know I got spirit guides and angels, and I've blessed the area that I'm in, and I definitely feel because I'm an empath. I feel first, like, my environment, my surroundings, before I do any kind of spirit work. And if I feel like this empathic coldness or pain or sadness, chances are I'm not going to do too much work there. So just be aware in your surroundings. Whenever you're doing spirit work, make sure it's in a place that you're comfortable in, and ask for that protection. You don't have to do it every single time that you go into, like, whatever it is you're doing, but I'm just saying, I'm hearing, like, you can just ask for them to, like, watch over you for like a one-time thing. Just ask them to, like, seal you and protect you in light from, like, lower negative energies and stuff. Or you can ask for, like, an invisibility. So just, yeah, okay, so don't be afraid of this, but it's like when you get into the car, wear a seatbelt. Yeah, it's the same thing here, you know? It's exactly like what I'm feeling here. That was the image they just popped up. El Moria. So your presence is awakening. That I am presence too is awakening to feel like you're a high priestess, divine goddess, like warrior, strong, feminine energy is really coming out, feminine. So that's great. Why is Cream? Okay, so these three cards were actually just looking up at me. And the rest of the deck is flipped over, and these were actually sticking out. So I feel like this is also another message from Spirit. And I like how they're like these three different chakra colors, red, blue, and green. Looks like balance or something. Okay, so that's funny. We have the Miriam first. Sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. I've been saying this in my last few videos, everyone, and I know, like, some of you are having a hard time. Some of you have already gotten past this, whatever obstacles were causing you or blocking you from forgiving and letting go of this need to be right, or just letting the ego kind of take a break, take a sit down, and releasing that control issue, kind of. It says, choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So if you want to be unconditional love and you're trying to practice unconditional love, then that's exactly what you need to do, especially in this situation, especially for yourself. You can't heal others, really, until you've truly healed yourself. So take time to love yourself and take care of yourself, and to really just reward yourself too. Like that other card we just saw. Reward yourself. Do things that make you happy, you know? But choose to forgive right now. And remember that love has no boundaries. Okay, make that love flow through you. You have to be love. You have to be, not that you have to be, but the goal is to be love. Okay, and then we have faith. Haven't seen faith before, and this is our first time meeting, actually. Hello, faith. Humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. So maybe some of you are feeling like a lot of that dense energy since the elections in America, and the world is feeling it. And this may be having an impact on you. This could be not just that stuff, of course, but to be honest, with the collective energy feeling it, it does add like an additional weight to whatever you were feeling before. It can be overwhelming if you don't know how to filter it. And like I said, for a tip, you can just ask yourself, your higher self, is this mine? Is this my energy that I'm feeling? And instantly there will be a relief of the energy that is not yours, that does not belong to you. Try it, for real, it works. It's amazing. So yes, so keep hope and faith in humanity, okay? And that's what's going to help you prosper also in your twin flame union. There will be things that are hard for you to see, things that are hard for you to digest, but I think it's very important that all of you try very hard to remain in the highest vibrations possible and stay optimistic and know that there is more love in the world, more love than hate. And it is our job to make sure that it stays that way. And it is. It will. Then we have Green Tara, Supreme Protection. I actually saw her in someone else's reading earlier today too. That's funny. It says, you are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation. Trust. Now this cords are being cut part, I'm definitely seeing a lot of you resonating with. I feel like with regards to relationships, with connections, career, a job that's not working, a project that's not taking off, any kind of block or hindrance, whatever's not serving you, cords are going to be cut here, okay? Cords are being cut and you have nothing to worry about. Also, masculine was dealing with some confusion recently from outer sources, outer influences apparently. This may have something to do with that, I feel. That you are coming into your power now, and then you are standing your ground and you're standing up for what you truly want and what you truly love and what you believe in, your authentic self, your life. Like you're claiming what's yours, you're taking back your life. This is great. Like, you're living in your power. I'm so happy and proud of so many of you. Oh my God. I'm really, really, really happy for all of you. And I do see like feminine, apart from the masculine there, do see the feminine coming into their high priestess skin, like significantly. Those that are in my wave and resonate with this, you know who you are. If you're feeling like you're not really there yet, that's okay. The process is going to unfold naturally as it should. And it's a process, but whoa, it's really worth all of the heartache, the pain, the drama. I feel like it is really honestly worth it. It is honestly worth it. It is worth it because, and it's not about your twin. I'm not even thinking about twin right now. I'm thinking about me. I'm thinking about how far it is I've come as a person, as a human being, as a daughter, as an entrepreneur, as a spiritual teacher, as a healer, as everything, you know, in so many, in all of my aspects and all of the aspects of my life, I have grown and expanded beyond what anything I could have ever imagined with my limited beliefs prior to meeting Twin and prior to really having that significant wake-up call. I do see, though, that you all are really coming into your own, and I'm so proud of you. I am proud of you. I want you to know that I'm applauding you. I am applauding you right now. I'm so happy for you guys, and I'm very proud of you. You have been doing this work for however long, and right now, a lot of you are going to get a break. You guys are going to finally be done with this chapter and shifting into the next one, and you won't be alone doing it, and you're going to have support, and it's going to be beautiful. Oh my God, the things that you are going to manifest with your divine other whole, it is like it's going to literally change the world. So let's see, just looking at the cards here, I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, I pretty much picked from like every single deck here. So, and we got a lot of different advice. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. Again, I apologize about not pulling those 2 cards yesterday. I really was scatterbrained, I think, after I got that call from Delivery Guy, which, oh my gosh, I cannot believe happened again today. I'm just gonna have to tell him to like not anymore. Just leave the food. Just leave the food and go. You're interrupting my live stream, man. Like, don't kill my vibe. So anyway, but thank you guys so much for bearing with me. I really do. Thank you for your love and light and your wonderful suggestions and your positive feedback. And those of you that have been reaching out and you haven't gotten a response yet, I apologize. I'm so sorry. I'm getting back to that ASAP. And like I said, try to bear with me because I'm also going through these changes with you guys. And I'm feeling a whole bunch of different changes energetically. And when it comes to the third eye chakra, don't get me started. Things are really opening up there. I'm looking up here, and like every time I look up, I'm seeing like a new energy shape or whatever crossing my path, like just the basic highlight or whatever, the aura of it. And it's getting clearer and clearer and clearer as time goes by, as the energy downloads come in, as the energy intensifies. And also, a lot of you are going to be seeing definitely massive shifts geologically. There may be tsunamis, there may be earthquakes. There already have been some earthquakes. There was a massive, like 8-point-something one in New Zealand, which I know is where a few twin flames are. Some of my favorite twin flames are there too. And I'm thinking about going actually very soon because I just found out, and on a side note, this is kind of information I wasn't planning on sharing, but I'm going to share it because I found it fascinating. Today, I was just discovering some more of my roots, some more of my past life, some more of my soul identity. And I realized that I have roots in New Zealand. And I think I was maybe part of one of the indigenous tribes, maybe part of the Maori. Sorry, I should say it correctly. I think it's Maori culture. Yeah, Maori. And I've been looking at a whole bunch of their hakas and the traditions that they do, and they resonate so deeply, like in my heart space. My heart chakra just comes completely online, and I'd love to share 1 or 2 of those clips on my YouTube so you guys can see that, because it's so beautiful. It really is kind of almost like a healing tool for your heart chakra, because there's so much love in their rituals, in the traditions, in their dances, and in the songs, or whatever, that it really hits you right to the core. And people that are not Maori and they're just tourists or whatever from other cultures, and they're experiencing this for the first time, will find themselves in tears, crying. The first time I experienced it, I was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. And then I looked at the translation and I was like, oh my gosh, it's even more beautiful. And I'm like, oh, I'm breathtaking, just blown away with this beautiful culture. And then to find out that I'm part of that, that it's in my DNA, and that it was part of my one of my lifetimes too. That it was in my soul path, that I had a lifetime there. That's mind blown. Um, I had done a DNA test about 2 months ago, and I got back a whole bunch of different results. That was interesting. I'm like literally 50% Asian, like more India Asian, and I'm like, what is it, 28%? I don't know, African, and then I'm also European, 7% European. Forget if it was Western Europe, I think, but European. I knew I was Scottish, for sure, and then we have Polynesian. They said, wait, no, did they say Polynesian? Yeah, yeah. I think it. I actually have it open here. It's funny. They maybe I can share the screen. I don't know. I just don't want. There's some information I just don't want everyone to see. So, you guys can understand that. Okay, Pacific Islander, and the region is Polynesia, which is the region of New Zealand. And I have a small percentage there. South Asia, Western Europe, Great Britain, Scandinavia, Ireland, Finland / Northwest Russia. Those are all parts of my DNA. I'm like, what? I am all of those things. Like, and that's why I laugh at these people talking about pure races and whatnot, because at this point, there is no such thing as pure race. We're basically like cousins. And if you don't believe me, then please research and educate yourself and get the DNA test done. You can just go to Ancestry.com, Ancestry DNA. There's a little fee to pay, but for that knowledge, I think it's like priceless, and it takes just like a few weeks, and that's it. And it's completely detailed. They send you a report back that's like 100 pages long, so you don't have any questions. And I'm just like mind blown right now. Ivory Coast, Ghana area, 28%. That's in Africa. Then I have 2% in Cameroon, 1% from the Africa Southeastern Bantu. Nigeria, 1%. Mali, Togo. Oh my God, like all of these different areas. I'm also Native American. Oh my gosh. I just hit the detail button under the America. I'm a percentage Native American. I'm not surprised by this, actually, but I'm happy to see that confirmed. That's awesome, because I've always resonated with this culture. And then Central Asia, I am a small percentage, which is around the area of Afghanistan, Iran, Turkmenistan, and then I'm also East Asian. Oh, okay. But a small percentage there as well. And the map doesn't want to zoom into that. Oh, around like China area, Thailand, Japan, North Korea. I do resonate with Korean culture too. I would not be surprised if there was some Korean there. Just a very tiny fraction, of course. But when it's in your DNA, that doesn't really matter. It's there. So that's interesting. And I mean, Japanese culture, like all those cultures, they're so attractive to me. I am attracted to them on a soul level and a spiritual level too. And yeah, so this, okay, well, I didn't mean to go into DNA results and all, sharing all these different components of my DNA with you, but this is actually pretty cool. I didn't actually ever get to make a video about it, but it's pretty interesting here. So we've got, oh, wow. I'm just counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there are 15 different regions, not countries, not states, regions here that make up my genetic makeup, my DNA. That is like a mind blown. People always ask me like, where are you from? What are you? And I'm like, it's a long story because I know I'm mixed up, and I know on my father's side there was a whole bunch of just mixed up kids and ethnicities on that side. And then my mom was just more the Asian, I think. She's more of like the India descent. Couldn't get the word there, excuse me. And I'm very in touch with all these cultures. And what I think what's funny is like these cultures that do resonate with us really deeply, like, and you know what I'm talking about, like you feel it in the chest here in the heart chakra, and they just bring out this this love from us. Like we love the culture, we're in love with which is everything to do with it, with and I just feel like it that's a sign there. That's something that's like a piece of our soul identity there. It's like bits and pieces of our soul, like trying to tell us, you know, like this is who we are. This is actually where we are from. Like, you know, so if there's maybe a culture that you're just fascinated with, like maybe like the Egyptian culture or the Native American culture or something, chances are most likely you have had maybe a lifetime or two or more, a couple lives there in that culture. And you might have had a very positive experience with it, most likely. And also, I mean, it could also mean that it's also in your genetic makeup. It could be in your DNA, and you may be laughing and thinking, oh, well, you're only half this, half that, or a quarter this, quarter that, and that. No, the way genetics works, the way DNA works, you get 50% from mom, 50% from dad, and then they get 50% from their mom, 50% from their dad, and then their dad got 50 from... Okay, so we're already seeing how much this breaks up, and that it goes on and on and on and on and on and on down to millions of pieces, okay? Because we've been around for a hell of a long time, and I don't want to act like I know the details and information about the history of the human race. But I am just going to say that we're all basically like cousins at this point. And again, you don't believe me, do a DNA test, and then say that I'm wrong if you want. Then I'll say, okay, yeah, I'm wrong. Fine. I guess you really are just pure Cuban or German or whatever. But chances are you're most likely not. I don't know. We can blame love for that if you want. Blame. But anyway, I didn't mean to go off into that territory, but I'm very excited actually to go off into that territory because it is nice to not always talk about the twin flame journey. It is nice to remember to love oneself, to talk about, you know, your personal experience too. And for those of you that have your own YouTubes, I encourage you to do the same and take full advantage of that. And this will be a lesson for those that you're trying to teach as well too, you know? It's healthy. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. For those of you that have subscribed, thank you. Holy crap. I just keep saying like how grateful I am to you guys, and I feel like it's just not enough. So like I'm feeling like I'm gonna have to do something to really show you how grateful I am. I'm thinking about doing maybe like a contest or something with a really neat prize, a really, really cool prize. So I don't know, maybe some tips and suggestions would help me in figuring out the details, but I'm going to pray on it some more and kind of just, yeah, get a really good thank you gift going. Okay. Love and light to you guys. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for joining, and namaste. Bye.